I just did a big montage of all my stuff, talking about my tank. This is my first video. Didn't realize how dark it would be, so we're going to re-record this first bit. I may I may put the other piece as a blooper, maybe. Anyway, so this is my first time owning a ciclid tank. I had a freshwater tank before. I can't remember. So I had a mold or something, some kind of grass that grew in the tank, which basically killed the tank. The one you see behind me here. And I don't know, it put me off the hobby. I don't know why. I think I got fed up, and I felt deflated, and I was just like, yeah, that's not what I was expecting to happen. So yeah, I moved away from it, and I think I didn't do anything for about three years. About 3 years. Anyway, so one day I'm like, I'm gonna spend my weekend. I'm gonna clean up the tank, cleaned it all up, got it all clean. I cleaned up the decorations, which I didn't use because I bought new stuff, and yeah, so now the tank is set up. It has dragonstone in there, has black sand, a few plants, which I'm not too sure about the plants yet. It did have some grass in there. You'll see that. The video I recorded of the tank is fine, lighting wise. And if you see me look down here, I'm looking at my phone, which is connected to the camera here. But yeah, so the point of this video, my very first video, was I've done a couple of water changes. I actually have something coming very soon to make it easier for me to do these water changes. Especially if you're new to this kind of thing. Maybe you've looked at a million other videos and it's all people that have been in the hobby for 10 years, and yeah, great, but you know, what if you're new? Like, I'm new, right? Like, I'm new. I've done fish before, but I've not done fish for a long time. So what if you're new and you've never done this before? So this is my videos on how, as a complete beginner, and I'm in the same shoes as someone who's a complete beginner right now, to kind of show you what I do and show you my mistakes, and hopefully I don't kill any fish, but unfortunately fish sometimes die. There's nothing you can do about that. So yeah, so we've done water changes. We're not going to do that today. We'll probably do that Saturday. Today is only Monday. Today we're going to do cleaning of the filter. It's a power filter. I would need to look up what it is. Okay, I'll look it up afterwards and I'll put it online so you guys can, I'll tell you what one we have. You'll see it anyway. But yeah, so we're going to do that. Why do I not see a video anymore? Hello. Hello. Hold on. That's anything actually moving. Did I lose connection? 3 per. Lost connection. Lost connection technology. Let's go. That count. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna clean the filter. You're gonna watch me do it. So the first thing I have, I'm gonna move it. So the first thing you're gonna need is a bucket. This one is just from Home Depot. This bucket needs to be only for your fish. This has no other use. Do not use it for anything else. Like, it's only for use for your fish. Any fish related items, use this bucket. Anything else, I don't care how desperate you get. I don't care if you say, oh, I need to wash the cars, I'm going to put some soap in there, it'll be fine. No. Don't use this for anything but your fish, okay? So, quicker we do this, the better. I have another box down here. That's my fish box. it helps me do water changes. There's a little bit of sand in here, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, so let's do this. So, first thing I'm going to do, we're going to turn off the filter. I know you can't see my head right now, but I want you to see the fish tank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift you guys. Okay. Alright. So you can see the tank. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to move some mess out of the way that my lovely wife is there. Yeah? We're going to unplug this. Okay, so it's unplugged. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to take the lid off. I actually have to cut this lid to fit the filter because it was so big. And you're going to say, why did you get a filter so big? Because ciclids produce a lot of waste. So we want to make sure we get rid of the waste. I would highly recommend getting one of these. Very helpful. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill up my bucket down here with some water, because we're going to use it to clean our filter. Because we don't want to use regular water, we're going to use this water in here to clean our filters. So two things are going to happen. I haven't opened this filter for a while, like not since I've installed it, so it could be really bad, potentially. We're going to find out. I'm going to cut out this bit, so we're going to speed it up, okay? So just give it a second. Alright. We don't need a ton of water. I don't want to take too much water out of the tank because we need to replace it, and we just did a water change, so we don't want to be too crazy with doing another water change. So, first thing I do, this filter has these turning things. These have bacteria on them. We're just going to leave them in the water now. We're just going to sit on the top here. Now these are the things we're probably going to want to clean. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that mess. I don't know if you can see that from here. I'll try and get a close up in 1 second. I'll bring you a bit closer. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark, but it's supposed to be blue. It's supposed to be light blue, and it's not. So yeah. We're going to throw that in the bucket. Take the other one. Same deal. Throw it again. We'll throw that in the bucket. We're not going to replace these today. We're just going to clean them. These are little mats that I threw in to help with bacteria production. Good bacteria, not bad. Now, the question is, oh, we can take that apart, okay. So, my concern now is, okay, so we've got a little bit of stuff in there, a little bit of grass. I don't know how much of this comes apart. Like this is a Marineland Penguin 375. Okay. You can get one that's a 4 and a 450, I believe. This one was a good in between. Price wise as well, it's pretty good. Canadian. I got some discounts at $65, I think. You can go to the next one up, which I think was the 450. Maybe they didn't have a 400, I think 375, maybe a 4, same price, and then 450 was like 92-ish. So, funny how these bacteria things don't think. I mean, there's not really anything in there, and I want to do a bit more research before I give it a real big clean. So I think right now the biggest parts I want to clean. I don't know. I'm assuming this comes off. Ooh, okay. I was scared of pulling things off there. You know, I'm going to leave that on for now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the filter pads and make sure that's nice and clean, and then we'll reassemble this now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take a look at how this looks, how to disassemble it, and then like I'll do a look online with the instructions, if I can find the instructions. And then what we'll do is when we do the water change on Saturday, we'll do a bigger filter cleanup. So let's do this right now. Okay, so there's some grass in here, not very much. We're just going to kind of pull it out with our hands. The thing with this filter is it has a mid-point filter as well. I did have it open, but I think I'm going to leave it closed for now because it's just painful. It doesn't really need cleaning, so yeah. So I put on the see, there's a lot of glass in this. Question is, how do they expect you to get all this grass out of here? Like that, yeah. I mean, this might be the most annoying part of this filter, potentially, because how are you supposed to get this out? Not easily. There's a nice big chunk right there. Oh, I got it. Alright, got it. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this. I don't think that needs any cleaning, so I'm going to put these back in. Yeah, I'm hoping I put those in right, so now let's just try and clean these off. I'll put these back in. This is just cheap filter media that I got from PetSmart. I just kind of cut it. I can show you what it is in a second. Just trying to get all this grass crap off of it. Okay. And you should only really change your filter stuff like once every about 3 months-ish. Any more than that and you're going to wreck your tank. Now, generally clean these. Yeah. I mean, maybe 3 months is a bit long. 2 might be better for these. It's only been about, well, it's probably been, with fishing, it's only been about 3 weeks. So, not quite there for replacement yet. And I'll probably replace one and stagger the other one. One in, one to go, but you see how dirty that looks. Oops. It should still be fine. Make sure there's no grass on it. Pro tip, don't bend it. Oh, that's maybe as good as the one I got. Anyway, okay. Not great, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, we're going to get this back in the tank. I'll get you back over to the tank. Okay, so your filters go this way into your little slots. It's easy just to put back in. Push my nose. This meter I just kind of put behind. There is another slot behind that you can double up the meter if you need. I'll put the wheels back in. Okay, I'll plug it back in and see how she goes. Okay, we just need to refill the water. Okay, so you can see the tank is back up and running, the filter's going, just need to top up the water a little bit. Yeah, so it's important to do cleaning and maintenance as is necessary. There are a few other things we have to do yet. We do have to, I have a glass cleaner coming. And there's some other things coming as well, and yeah, we'll skip to that part when they come.